Hey man, why the Democrats suing in Georgia to stop people from hand counting the ballots? I'm gonna tell you why. Because this is one of their strongholds, and they know they losing in Georgia. They are losing in Georgia. You wanna know why they losing in Georgia? Because people done turned their back on them. They losing in Georgia because they rolled out Kamala. And Kamala came out and said, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. And people say, hold on. Excuse me, Kamala. You might not just be black. Well, I went to HBCU. Excuse me, Kamala. We don't think your black card is real in the black community. I'm black. Kamala, we not buying it. And then she decided to say she wasn't black anymore. It was over. And so all the Democratic voters, not all of them, some, not everybody, especially the men, they like, nah, we ain't voting for this broad. She dumb, she crazy, she can't talk. Some of the women are like, yeah, I'm with Kamala, Mala. But everybody else is like, nah, I ain't voting for it. Then they got some black women like, yo, shorty, you ain't black. And so their stronghold, Atlanta, Savannah, all these strongholds are faltering in front of them, and they don't know what to do. So guess what? They say, oh no, we can't be hand counting ballots. No, we need to have the ballots that we can bring in here, and we can feed them into the machine, and we can print them, as many of them as we want. We can steal that election again. This is about election integrity. And this is the one thing you need to know about the Democratic Party. When they talk about democracy, they ain't talking about democracy for me and you. They talking about democracy for them. When they talk about election integrity, it means their ability to steal the election. It's that clear. Watch this. Let's see what kind of sense this makes. The Democratic National Committee, the DNC, the one who had abortion buses outside of their convention on Monday, sued the Georgia Election Board to block it from mandating a new rule that requires counties to hand count ballots cast at polling places in the 2024 election. Well, why would it be a problem? This is what I don't understand. First of all, they insulted everybody black and said they couldn't get an ID. That was the first damn thing they did. And so now, because they done figured out that black folks can get ID, the people they need to vote, they can get IDs. And black folks saying, hey, you trying to tell me I can't get no ID, but all these illegals coming in and get IDs? You trying to say I'm dumber than illegal? Oh, no, we ain't playing that. So they done pissed everybody else off, right? So now they saying, well, yeah, y'all can get IDs, but we don't want hand count the ballots. The DNC argues without providing evidence, the proposal will generate chaos and in turn enable bad faith actors to claim that fraud has affected election results. Do you guys remember previously in the last election, people saying that it was stolen and it was fraud? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was already being said. Asking a state court to declare the rule unlawful and stop it from going into effect. Backed by Vice President Kamala Harris' campaign, the lawsuit alleges the hand counting rule conflicts with state law and the board overstepped its authority when it approved it. The rule changed according to a 3-2 vote by allies of Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump, requiring poll workers to hand count ballots to ensure they match the totals counted by machines. So this is in fact a check and balance that they don't want. So what they're saying is, no. We don't want you to be able to check how many ballots we stole. We still gonna have the machine, but we don't want you to be able to count to check how many ballots. We don't want there to be an audit on the scene. This is how you know they talking about stealing. We don't want an audit. I'm gonna read it to you again. The rule change approved on a 3-1 vote by allies of Republican presidential candidate Donald J. Trump requires poll workers to hand count ballots to ensure they match the totals counted by machines. So what they're saying is, we don't want your damn audit on the night of the election. We want to be able to close down and put as many ballots in as we want, like we did last time. We want to put up paper on the walls and block everybody from going in there and just feed that machine as many as we need to win those counties. That's what they're saying. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah. I'm trying to see if they said the rule is a simple question. Simple requires the poll management team and 2 other workers in each voting precinct to separate ballots in the stacks of 50 and hand count them, the Guardian report. So they're trying to say they don't want you checking their work. That's what I'm saying. They don't want nobody doing homework to check what they doing. Because at some point in time, they're going to get busted. Man, let me tell you. These people got to be in a bad spot to come out and actually do this publicly. I mean, they got to be losing bad, dog. They got to be losing bad. Them internal polls got to be bad, bro. They got to be the worst internal polls on the planet. They got the worst internal polling that you have ever seen. Kamala ain't winning at all. And they've been pretending on the news. Kamala Harris is doing well. Hell no, she ain't doing nothing.